Hello, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk about looping construct in Python. So when we have to do same set of operations again and again, we can use looping construct. So the best way to understand this is by doing some coding. So let's jump to the Jupyter Notebook and do some coding. The syntax of for loop in Python is we will have for keyword and then some variable, let's say x, and in keyword and then some sort of iterable. So we can have one iterable, let's say some sort of list, let's say 1 2 3, and we can do print. So if I do print x and if I execute it, I will see 1 2 3 as output. So this is the for loop syntax. So let's say I want to print from 1 to 10. So what I can do is for I in range 1 till 11 and print I. So this range is a generator. We'll talk about this iterator and the generator in great details in separate video. This is a subset of iterator. It generates number from 1 to 11 not including 11, and it will yield the result, and that is why we are getting from 1 to 10. Alright, so now there is one more concept called step in range. So that is the third parameter. So let's say I want to print all the odd number. So what I can do is for I in range 1 till 11 and step of 2. And now if I print I, so what it will do, it will start with 1 and it will go till 11 but not including 11, but it will skip every alternate number. So 1 and then it will step to 3. So it will jump to 3, right? So we will have 1 3 5 7 9. So these are the odd number till 10. As we already know, string behave exactly similar like a list of characters. So we can do looping in string as well. So let's say I have one variable string is string equal to I write ugly code and exclamation. And what I can do is for character in string, and I can print each character. It will print I write ugly character in each line. Now let's say I want to print all the word in console. What I can do is string list equal to string dot split, and I can split with space. So if I print the string list, it will have I write ugly code in each element. So what we can do is we can write one for loop I in string list and then print, let's make it word, and let's print word. Alright, so I get I write ugly code. So there is another thing called enumerate, and if we pass our iterable within the enumerator, then it will give us the index number as well. So let's see it. So for I for index, let's say index and character in string, and if I print the index and ch, we will see that it gives the index position as well as the character. So what happens is, if when we use this enumerate, it gives us one tuple back. So let's see if I make changes like x, and if I print x, we can see it. So see, so it enumerates index number and the character as well in tuple. So each tuple will have the index position as well as the character in that position. Alright, same thing will happen if we do enumerate in list as well. So for x in enumerate in string list, and if I print x so we will get the similar output. So here 0, 1, 2, 3 is the index position of these elements. So however, one more important thing to notice that in for loop we will have this syntax like for, then some sort of variable in some iterator, and then one colon, and within the colon we have this indentation, and that is very important here, and all the code blocks within this indentation will come inside this for loop. Also we can write else block as well. So let's say for I in range 1 till 4, and then print I, and what I can do is else. When this condition is not successful, it will come to the else block and print let's say loop is completed, right? So we see 1, 2, 3 printed in this for loop, and then it comes to the else block and it printed loop is completed. You can use loops in dictionary as well. So let's say I have one dictionary cart equal to, let's say in one position I have one list, and within that list I have apple quantity of 10, and then in second, let's say I have orange and quantity of I don't like orange, so maybe 2, and 3 we have grapes, and let's say 10,000. So this is my dictionary. If we print it, so I get this dictionary. Now what I can do is for I in cart, and if I print I, by default it gives the keys, all the keys. Okay, so if I execute it, I should see 1, 2, 3, right? So these are the keys, 1, 2 and 3, and same thing we can do using the card.keys, right? So for I, for let's say k in card.keys, so it will give me the dictionary keys back, and if I print k, it should give the exactly same output, and we can get the values as well. So for v in car.values and print v, we should see all three lists. So the values are apple 10, orange 2 and grapes 10,000, right? So we can do one more thing, that is, let's say for key and value in car.items, and what we can do is we can print k and v, right? So we got the key and value. But let's say I want to do some operation. Let's say I want to print any item which is more than 100. So what I can do is, if v of 1, if that is greater than 100, I can print too many, and this is the way we can format as well. Format, and within format we can write k dot 0. So this will give too many grapes. So if the value is greater than 100, it is going to give me too many grapes. Same thing we can use the f string as well. So we can change it to f string, and this is more cleaner. So we can write f, and we can cut it and paste it here, and we can delete it. So it should give the same output, too many grapes. Alright, now let's do one classic FizzBuzz program using this for loop. The problem is I will take one input from the user, and if n is divisible by 3, I should write fizz. If the n is divisible by 5, I should write buzz, and if the n is divisible both by 3 and 5, I should write FizzBuzz, else I should write the n. Okay, so that is the problem. So now what I can do is, I already got the n here. I can write one loop till that number. So what I can do is, I can write one for loop, and I in range I should start from 1 till n plus 1, because I need to go till n, right? And what I can do is, I can check if that is divisible by both 3 and 5. So if n is divisible by 3 and n divisible by 5 equal to 0, then I will print FizzBuzz. If n is divisible by 3 only, then I will print fizz. If n is divisible by 5, then I will print buzz. Alright, and else I will just print the number, right? Oh, number is I here. So let's run the program. So let's say I enter value 16. Oh, my bad. So it has to be I, not n, right? All this has to be I. So now let's try again. So if it is divisible by 3, I get fizz. If it is divisible by 5, I get buzz. If it is divisible by both, I get FizzBuzz. So that is it all about for loop, and in next video we'll see the while loop, and thanks for watching.